In this video, we're going to be talking about a couple of really cool ways that you can improve your ad performance on Facebook and Instagram ads. This stuff also applies to YouTube, Google, and TikTok, but I'm going to be using Facebook here today just as an example and as the guinea pig. All this data and all this information that I'm sharing can be accessed on this funnel diagnostic cheat sheet. If you need access to it, check the description and you'll see how you can get it. In this video, we're specifically talking about your click-through rate and your click-through rate all. And we're going to be talking about something called your video and copy hook, your hook and hold rates. These are a really cool metric that I want to show you how you can actually plug these into your ads manager and then what you can do to actually make really cool decisions off of them. I'll talk about it in the video style as well as copy. Probably be leaning more towards the copy side because you can take the blunt copy and turn it into a video. And we're going to be doing this with AI as well. This is something really cool that I've been doing recently. I love to leverage AI as a supplement, but not replace everything that I'm doing. So I hope you guys enjoy this one. Let's just get right into it. So in this case, I'm using this ad account as an example here. Let's say I want to increase my click-through rate. I want to get a higher click-through rate on my ads. And hence, if I get a higher click-through rate, I will pay less to get someone to my page or to do what I want them to do. So two ways that I've seen, or two other ways, because there's three total ways to boost your click-through rate. The second one that we're going to cover is your video and copy hook. Let me show you what this looks like really quickly. So first things first, let's look at the video initially and what stats we need to be looking at. So in this case, I'm going to filter this ad account to the past 7 days. And let's find a video here. So just to show the statistics on this one so you guys can see, in the past 7 days, we've spent $1,000 on this campaign, generated $2,000 in revenue and $950 in profit. Not bad. Our cost per lead is also pretty good. We generated a good chunk of leads and a good amount of calls. To be exact on all these stats, on this ad set right here, we spent around $25 per lead and $95 per booked call. So cost per lead is a little bit high, but the cost per call is exactly where I want it, and that deeper funnel metric is more important. Now let's look at this one right here. This is a video that we were running, and what we actually want to look at here is the click-through rate. It's only at a 1.4, which is good, but I would love for this to be at a 2 or even a 3%. So let's see where this video is going wrong. What I love to do with these video ads is get a metric called the hook and hold rate. This is only for your video ads, and you have to custom make this metric. So you got to create a custom preset, and you'll actually be able to make a hook and a hold rate. So let's first talk about the hook rate. The way to make the hook rate is you're going to do 3-second video plays divided by impressions. That'll give you your hook rate. For the hold rate, you're going to do through plays divided by impressions. This will give you your hold rate. Hook rate, very simply, is going to tell you how well are you hooking people at the beginning of your video. Hold rate, how well are you holding people throughout the video and getting them to watch all the way through. Two great metrics to track. I'd recommend you putting them in your ads manager and using them. Let's apply these here. So let's take a look and wait for this thing to load. Let me actually turn this extension off. So just to give some KPIs here on hook and hold rates from what I've seen across multiple accounts of mine. A good hook rate, if we could get a hook rate of 25% or higher, you're doing good. And then if your hold rate could be 8 to 12% or higher than that, you're in good shape. So around that range of 8 to 12% on the hold rate, 25% or higher on the hook rate. As you can see here, we're actually doing a pretty good job on this video at actually hooking people. But as far as holding them, we're not doing a very good job. So an easy way to kind of translate this and improve the click-through rate is to get this hold rate higher. How can we do that? I would very simply take that hook of the video and try to extend it as long as you possibly can, right? So the hook is just to grab attention, right? And to get them to click and stay on the video. The hold rate is what you're saying throughout it to get them to stay. So if we could the hook is clearly working. What if we could expand upon that hook and have that hook almost be the majority of the whole video? This is something that I love to do. And it's a great way to analyze your videos and see which ones are working better or not. And once you fix it, it'll boost your click-through rate. So let me show you how I actually like to do this using AI. And I use something called Jasper. Really great tool. Like I said, I'm using AI as a supplement here. It is not replacing everything that I'm doing. I'm not going to show all this on screen right now, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to watch this video, grab the hook, and then I'll come back and I'll show you how I actually input it into AI. Okay, so just to give a little bit of context here. In the video, he talks about this hook right here, that it's possible to build a successful online coaching business in 60 days and get out of your 9-to-5 forever. That's cool. But after that hook, and he gives a little bit of a statistic that like 90% of people that leave their 9-to-5 actually have to go back to it. But the point is, in the hold rate, what he's actually saying after that hook isn't that interesting, because he says something like, oh, the problem is people are using strategies from 2018, like websites, blogs, and funnels, and those don't work anymore, right? That right there just went off a cliff, right? We went from a 28% hook rate to a 4% hold rate. So what I would like to do is take that hook where he's talking about it's possible to build a successful online coaching business in 60 days and get out of your 9-to-5 forever. That's something great that we can use. Here's what I would like to do. In Jasper, a great way to make this happen. And what we're going to do is we're going to write a new hook, and it's going to just be a longer hook than what he has. And we're going to use that to take back to the client and say, hey, can you film a video that talks about this way, right? That's kind of the objective here and what we're aiming for, what we're aiming to do. So here's a great way to how to do this. Let's first prime the system to act like him, right? So say, I want you to write a short video ad as a successful multi-7-figure entrepreneur that has coached and helped thousands of people leave their 9-to-5 and scale their coaching business to consistent success, right? So whether you're using something like ChatGPT or this, I think a great thing to do is first off just prime the whole system and explain to them what you want the ad to be written as, like what voice. That's the first step here. Okay, and a great feature here with Jasper is you can actually have it improve the prompt. So I clicked that little thing that said improve prompt, and then it gave a little bit more details here. And this is how I would talk to AI, right? So act as this person, generate an enticing and effective script for a short video ad in which you're promoting a workshop that's helped all these people, yada, 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 right? So let's click send. Let's see what it spits back to me. And the goal is, if this is good, I'm going to take it, maybe tweak it a little bit, send it back to the client to film a new video. And then what will happen is we will add this back in, and it should increase our hold rate, which overall should improve the whole performance of our ad, right? So here we go. If you're like most people, start a business, the stats are not on your side. So great, it's leading with that stat, which we know hooks people based on my video or on the video of the client, right? Here's who I am. It doesn't have to be that way. We've helped people like this. I'll second 9-to-5, workshop a little step-by-step solution. Great. So it gave me some copy. What I'm going to do now is take this copy, tweak it just a little bit, because this gave me some good ideas, send it to the client, and then he's going to refilm a video. And what we will do is re-upload it and hopefully see an improvement on this hold rate. The other thing that we can do, because the link click-through rate is very well related here, because the link click-through rate is going to relate more to the copy, we could do something very similar. See what the hook is. How can we put more of that hook into the copy? Because right now, that hook of, a lot of people leaving their 9-to-5 and going to start a coaching business, it's kind of here, but I think it could be a lot more prevalent. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get that copy, drop it in, and then it's going to really allow the just this ad as a whole to perform a lot better and align with the hook across the board. So this is just a really simple video that I wanted to make for you guys, showing how to read, understand, and utilize hooks and hold rates. They're super powerful. It's a metric I don't see anyone really talking about, but especially when you're running video ads, because I think it's important to run video ads, you can use these hooks and hold rates to see what you need to improve in the video itself, right? You could just look at the click-through rate and say, oh, okay, well, my cost per link click's kind of low. It's not bad. I'm generating profits from this ad, but I would love to improve the video because the click-through rate of 1.4, that's not that great. I'd love to have it at 2 or 3. But then you're just going to go blindly and just do a different variation of the video, which is fine, and that could work. But instead, why not look at the hook and hold rate and see how many people are you grabbing the attention of, and then how many people are just falling off? Are you grabbing attention well, but you're not holding their attention? This is going to give you a really great insight on how to improve that process. So give it a shot. Let me know what you guys think of it. You can see how I leverage and use AI as a substitute and as a supplement. It does not do my whole job for me because it can't, but it's a really great supplement to add in and still have really good, solid pieces of copy. Like I said at the beginning of this video, if you guys want this funnel diagnostic cheat sheet, check the description. There's a couple different ways you can get it by emailing me or messaging me on Instagram. Check out the other free resources down there, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you in the next one.